Good morning, Glacier. Today is Thursday, March 16th. I'm Calvin.
And I'm Caitlin.
And here's today's Daily Bulletin and GTV episode.
It is MS Awareness Week, March 12th through the 18th. MS awareness. Whatever it takes nationally and globally, there's growing awareness about multiple sclerosis, people living with the disease, and the MS movement. Here's a feature connecting MS with the Glacier community.
For those of you who don't know, March is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, and we have a teacher here, Miss Power, who has MS. She wanted us to bring awareness to what MS is and her story and other people's story. At 21 in college, I began experiencing vision problems. I was unable to see the board and my notebook easily. I started going to the eye doctor to be prescribed bifocals. That didn't help. Headaches were raging. The ophthalmologist sent me to a neurologist, and an MRI was conducted looking for signs of MS or a brain tumor. I stopped listening at the word tumor. At the appointment to go over my MRI results, I was told, "We have some bad news. You have MS." Literally, my response was, "Cool, what's MS?" The next 30 years have been spent figuring out what my MS is. I've been fortunate to maintain in a relapsing remitting course of the disease. I have bad days, but I recover and can do most things. I have MS. MS does not have me.
Okay, now we're here with Stephanie Symbol. Hi.
And who are you?
I am the wife of Mr. Adam Check.
So the first question that we're going to ask you is, what is multiple sclerosis?
So our nerves are covered with something called a myelin sheath, kind of like if you take your charger for your phones, right? It has that coating on top. So that's myelin. Hi, Ren. And that coating basically gets our body attacks it. So like if your phone charger, if that coating was taken off and the wires were exposed, then it probably wouldn't work as well. And that's what happens with MS.
Now the second question is, how long have you had multiple sclerosis / when did you get diagnosed with it?
So I am coming up on my 10-year anniversary, a decade living with this incurable disease.
So what is the biggest challenge you have faced since being diagnosed with MS?
Okay, so I think the biggest challenge of being diagnosed was, first of all, really not knowing what it was. So all I thought was, my challenge was, how am I going to be a mom, because we didn't have kids yet? How am I going to continue being a therapist? How am I going to function if I'm going to be confined to this wheelchair and not be able to talk, speak? I didn't really know what was going to happen. So the challenge initially was not letting the fear of what this was stop me from living. But the other thing I want people to know is that when the pandemic hit, anyone with an immune disorder, right, or has a highly compromised immune system was really impacted with loneliness, here as I'm tired, and isolation. So when things got back to normal for everybody else, I couldn't join that part of the world, and I still can't. Like, I still wear a mask everywhere I go, not because I'm paranoid, but because if I get COVID, how my body responds to the disease is different than someone who has a regular immune system. Like, I'm immune compromised, but not because of MS. It's because of the treatment that I'm on for MS.
What is the treatment that you are going through with MS?
Okay. So I was on a couple of different treatments before this one that is working the best so far. My treatment right now is I get an infusion. Here's another thing you have to learn about MS is the treatments are really expensive.
Sure. What is something that you want to bring awareness to for people who don't know what multiple sclerosis is?
So I think the biggest thing for someone with multiple sclerosis for others to know about is if they're talking about their illness, to really listen and not put in their own input. So really just give someone with this disease time and compassion and empathy, and listen to it without having an idea or a way to fix it. Unless you're a neurologist who's going to cure MS, just be there to support them. If they're tired, say, okay, is there something else we can do? March is MS Awareness Month. I think the week of the 12th to the 19th is actually MS Awareness Week. I'm wearing orange because that is the color that they selected for MS warriors. And I don't know what it represents, but I'm just wearing it to represent my disease.
And here is what you need to know. Glacier's 2023 prom will be on Saturday, March 18th in the Glacier Commons from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets are available at gofan.com.
MedStart Summer Camp 2023. Priority application deadline is tomorrow, March 17th. For more information, check out the link on the Daily Bulletin.
Kalispell Pee Wee Baseball is looking for umpires. There will be umpire training on both March 17th and April 7th from 7:30 to 9 p.m. in room E106. Check out the details on the Daily Bulletin.
Juniors and seniors, Grand Canyon University, a private Christian university in Phoenix, Arizona, will be visiting the Career Center on Friday, March 17th at 1:30 p.m. Stop by the Career Center during 6th period on Friday to meet with the admissions rep.
Seniors, it is scholarship season. Please stop by the Career Center if you have any questions. Scholarship application links can be found on the Career Center website.
GHS Student of the Week. Only the most sincere and enthusiastic students earn Glacier High Student of the Week. Be very proud of their accomplishments. This week, senior Sabrina McDonnell has been selected as the GHS Student of the Week.
Okay, so today I'm here with
Sabrina McDonnell.
And do you know why we're here?
No idea, no.
Okay, so you got nominated for Student of the Week. You have any idea who it was?
No.
Okay, it was Mr. Hashley, and he said, Sabrina is an outstanding student. She quietly and respectfully works to understand and practice science. As necessary, Sabrina speaks up and asks the instructor or someone nearby for help and understand new and difficult concepts. However, Sabrina is usually the one helping those around her understand the physics. Sabrina brings joy to the classroom and diligently works hard to complete and understand the science. She's also not afraid to point out the teacher mistake during lecture to help clarify learning. So congratulations, and you can choose a radio station.
Wait, actually I want 90s and 2000s pop.
Good choice, good choice.
As part of Team Thursday, we would like to congratulate all those involved with the AV Choir concert on Tuesday. We will also share BPA state results next week, but big shout out to those who competed for GHS. And our athlete of the week has to be the entire Wolfpack boys basketball team. Their 17 wins was the 4th best in school history. And on Saturday, at the state AA tournament, we secured 3rd place. And while the Wolfpack team is a perennial contender in state tournament qualifier, it was only the 2nd time the pack has brought home hardware from the tourney. Special shout out to the team, especially the state tourney team, senior captains Adam Nikkinen, Ty Olson, Tyler McDonald, and seniors Noah Dowler, Cade Bowles, Xavier Stout, Jeff Lillard, Wyatt Cox, Travis Agan, and junior Cohen Costellitz, along with sophomores Carson Gulick and Ben Winters. What a great team effort.
Thanks for watching. Remember to respect yourself, respect others, and respect the building. Expect excellence.